Hello everyone, I'm architect Ammad Yaqub. I graduated from COMSATS back in 2017, and since then I'm working in the field. For the first 2 years, I worked for two of the very good firms of Islamabad and Rawalpindi. Those were Abdullah Khan Architects and ACES. I worked there for 2 years, and after that I started my own practice that is called Big Hit Studios. Big Hit Studios is my own little architecture and design studio that I formally started in 2020. I was working on it since my graduation days, since my architecture school days, and since then we're working on the interior design projects as well as some architecture projects as well. We're mainly focusing on retail and corporate interiors. Right now, we're working with a lot of international and local brands, along with some IT companies and other corporate offices. No, not really. I don't think for me, it was more about my personal interest. I always had a keen interest in interior designing and especially renovating spaces, turning old spaces into something new, getting something new out of that space. That was basically the main idea of developing this studio. But yes, I somewhat agree to the fact that when for young architects, when we graduate, uh, in the market, the opportunities are less for architects, while for designers, there are more opportunities, and that is why there are a lot of architects who make a quick shift towards the interior design side. Tips for the interior designer, I would like to say that any designer they should focus on more on who the user is. Whether they're designing a residential project or a commercial project, the focus should always remain on the user. Yes, you should have your personal style. You should that the design should reflect that element, but your client or the person who is going to use that space should be given the priority. Favorite interior designer in Pakistan, there's actually a long list, but I would like to name the firm that has inspired me the most, and that is Orad. I really love their work, and I've learned a lot about uh, form and materials, especially the use of materials and different ways in interiors from their work by seeing their work. And other than that, there is another firm, or I would say studio. There's an Instagram page called Space Left by BB. There's a girl in Islamabad. I don't know if, either she's an interior designer or an architect, but her work is amazing as well. Master major, I personally feel that there is no such need of masters in this time. Uh, we can get better experience through short courses or workshops or other seminars locally and internationally as well. But yes, if if you're asking me if there's no such choice and I have to do I have to get a master's degree, then I'll go for project management because I think that will add a lot more value to what I'm doing right now. Archistan, I've been following Archistan from quite some time, and I personally feel that it's the only platform in Pakistan that is giving young architects the opportunity to come forward and display their work and thoughts, which is, I think, it's a great initiative.